guys' garage. Well, we're in between projects. I'm waiting on heads for the 454, and it's cold. 0 degrees out today. Negative. Too much. So let's get this in. Let's start doing we got a 4.6 drop for this C channel. We can do that at least. Some new ball joints. We're gonna do a LS swap. Oh, it's windy too. But I did a fuel pump changing this. She wouldn't start the other day, so I know you missed this. I did when I bought this truck, it needed a fuel tank. I did that fuel pump just to see if it run how it was. She's smoky. She's tired, but it runs. And the gas, I didn't realize I've had it that long, was horrible. It looked like Dr. Pepper almost. So I also sucked out the tank. But should be good now. It sat overnight. Like I said, it's 0 degrees out right now. About 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's see if she'll fire up in this temperature. I haven't tried it. Get it in the garage. We're going to take the box off because I need to clean it up. This is going to be a full restoration. Or, well, not full restoration, but she's going to be a pretty truck. Kind of like I did with the Ford. You can still drive it. You can still take it to car shows, and have fun with her. I also got these wheels. When I bought it, it came with just steel wheels, rusted junk. I looked around, poked around in Marketplace, found these in Illinois. Had to run like a 1/2-inch spacer for these bearings in the front. So that's where I'm at. Let's actually do something with this truck. Oh, I can't believe it. She might do it. Come on. It's pretty impressive. A truck that's been sitting at least 3 years in the backwoods. I had it running for probably 10 minutes yesterday. So, pull this forward, back into the shop, pull the box off. That's fun. We also got back from Bulgaria, 3 days ago. Fun trip. Much warmer, I guess, at times, but I'm all energized to get shit done. So hopefully we can kind of kill one bird with 2 stones or something. I want to take this box off, stand it on end, put it over there, because since this is all apart, I'm going to be cleaning the frame, cleaning the underbody of the box. It does have a little bit on the wheel wells. I got perfect boxes out there that I'm going to attempt to patch. Because otherwise the box is very nice shape. As far as I can tell, I'll give you guys a walk around here in a little bit. We'll get there and I'll clean up the underbottom of this box. I'll grind the frame, get the best I can. Don't know if I'll sandblast it. We'll see how it cleans up without that. The back's a little rough, but from the cab forward, there's still paint and everything. So those are decisions we'll have to make down the road here. But for now, I'm waiting on ball joints, tie rod ends. I'll be doing all that new. But in the back, I can get that done. So let's get that. I'll give you a little whoopie-woo around the truck. I got the garage heater cranking. So let's get busy. So here's the truck. She's 88 flavor. Just a half-ton rear-wheel drive. And I don't know what. Someone put a add a leaf in here because that's a lot. She's up in the back. Much more than the front. These are those 20-inch wheels I got for her. Tires, not so great. We'll be getting new ones. And here's the rust. Cab corners. Think they'll have to be replaced. Doors aren't horrible, but I have perfect ones because I don't. Yeah, that's junk to me. I know you can replace them and all that, but you know what? You can find doors everywhere. I got doors, or you can get new ones. And when you got this going on, yeah, it's hard to ever come back from it. Even if you replace it, there's things that just always come back because you weld or this or that, and then there's bare metal. But rockers, pretty good. Cab corners, not so good. I know that's gonna be needing some, so got a little dent there. We might get new fenders for us. We'll see. How can I zoom out more? I guess I can't. Well, anywho, I don't know if I'm gonna paint this right away. I might lower it. Might do stuff and drive it around the way it is. That's because it's kind of cool looking truck. The rust ain't horrible. Patina's kind of cool. Let me show you what we got going on here, or what I guess we don't have going on here. Just a standard 350. The Terminator broccoli injection, as someone calls it. But it runs alright. The muffler's cut off, sounds horrible. And it smokes a little bit. But I believe it would get you where you need to go. But that won't work for us. We got a 6-liter, I believe we'll be doing. So, I got decisions to make on the grill. Do I keep the older style grill? But I do want the single headlight, not the dual. Or do I go to the like 96 up grill or 95? I don't know, one of those years. And then bumpers. Do I do painted bumpers or chrome? The newer style mirrors, of course. Crowd induction hood, of course. Interior is bad but good. Sorry, my phone. Still using this cracked up. It's good but bad. She got some cracks. I don't know what the seat's all about. I see cracks already. Oh goodness. I need to get a camera, but pretty standard here. She's got 230 for mileage. But other than that, pretty clean slate. Little more rust on this side. Cab corner hit a little more, but the rockers are just about the same. I think. Haven't really looked at this. Looks like I might have a little repair on this rocker. Oh, what is going on here? Anywho, I guess let's get to it. We'll get this box off. Start doing a C-notch. So let her air out a little bit here. And then I don't know if you can see from there, I got little flakes. But she hasn't been driven, so these things kind of build up. I mean, I guess she looks average. I'll bring you in. You know how, I mean, I guess actually above average now. Now even trucks in the teens, they got holes blowing all over them. This thing I don't never have much hope for, but it's the jack support. But actually that's hard. So we're looking pretty good. Like I said, from the cab up, still has paint on it. None of this flaky stuff really at all. So I think this is going to be a lot easier. Thank God. The hard parts in the channels, in these shock mounts. We'll see. Do a little sandblasting there. But we look good. I'm pretty happy where we're sitting here. So, man. I got a cold too, this ain't helping. But we'll get tearing into this. Figuring out what can I do wrong? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, I got mud on the TV. I got mud on the cabinets, on the door. That's why you spin your tires in the garage, I guess, huh? Oh my gosh. So let's get this thing up in the sky. Take the wheels off. I gotta figure out how this brand, it's a DJM suspension drop. Find out how exactly those are for the leaf springs and axle flip. I know these are going to be fun. They always are. To be honest with you, sometimes it's best just to melt the suckers right out of there and get new ones. We'll see where we're at on that. But for now, let's jack this up, get some stands under the cab. So this thing's just flying in the air. Like I said, I put a new fuel pump in this yesterday just to move it around. It's probably going to be the next couple months of moving it around, but it makes it easy, but it's kind of pointless because I'm going LS and I believe carbureted, so I will have a spare sending unit, but sometimes you gotta pay the price. Unfortunately, I did have one, but I gave it to someone in need. Kicked me, right? Old Heiny, but that happens. That's a nice height right there. A little bit like a super hot rod. Yeah, I guess I got the garage door. She starts going that way. These are the little spacers I had to run. They're real little. Had to do it. And then they do new wheel studs too. Longer and smaller, but they're high strength. So for these wheels. I'll do the other side. And then I'll remove the shocks. Actually, I can remove the shocks, brake lines. I might as well drop the fuel tank because I'm going to be cleaning this whole frame up clean as a whistle. But get all trusty out. I'm not even going to try to get these upper shock bolts out. They look pretty bad. And this should just cut them right off. Maybe there's a little more there than I thought. Still easier than trying to undo them. What? I can't hear a thing, but it did it. I don't know if you guys can hear anything, but I can't. These work good too. You can get the needle, the scale, descalers, or just put a blunt in. Give her a shake. Boy, you'll find out half your truck's on the ground after that. But we're getting there. Like I said, I like getting new bolts, especially doing stuff like this when everything's all painted up, and then afterwards you put the nice new bolts in. She looks, I like that look. So we're getting there. I guess it's time to remove some of these lines. Who knows if the emergency brake works? I doubt it, and I probably will be getting brand new ones. Actually, correction, I will be getting new emergency brake lines. We'll just chopulate those. And I'll be getting new brake lines, so chopulate those. I guess we'll be moving the truck around without brakes. That's okay. I get a little dice grip, cripperooey up here on the brake line, so maybe at least got front brakes for now. We're gonna do this truck in two pieces. So, like when we remove, this truck's gonna be in here now until I'm done with the C-notch. So we'll remove the tank, put it back up. It's gonna be a lot of in and out junk here, but that's how it goes. So, I don't know. Kind of like to keep talking, procrastinating maybe. Yep. Yep, that's a thing. Actually, nothing worries me much. It's just, I hate these right here. I hate them. They got the bolt going towards the truck. You gotta cut it. Alright. Got the drive shaft pulled out of there. Taped up the U-bolt or U-joint. Seems fine. Brake line's disconnected. I tried doing it easy. Well, then I realized it came apart, but twisted the line immediately. And then I looked, and boy, my brake line. Can you see it? It is non-existing. So someone must have plugged this off up front. No rear brakes. I love that. They're gonna do good burnouts like that. But anyways, I took that apart, rear brake line hanger, so I can clean. So now we're on just the U-bolts holding that axle in. We'll see if this little guy will do it. I actually have a brand new impact on the way today. It's the big boy Ryobi one. It's like double what this one is used to be. I think it's like 600. The new one's like 1100, 1200 foot-pounds. I don't know. We'll see. But otherwise, I got pneumatic ones that will do the job most likely. But maybe save on these. If these are good, we'll drop that. And then we'll get to the C-notch. And I'm hoping, kind of guy, instead of dropping the axles, pulling these apart, they're fine. Can a guy slide the axle in through the leaf spring and frame? We'll do some measurements. It's a smaller rear axle, so might happen. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I'm lazy. So hopefully that will happen. If not, I'll go to town. To be honest with the guy, fella, I'd rather take this bracket off the frame, just torch these rivets, and then swing everything down that way. And to deal with these bushing bolts, they're fine. I don't need to replace them. But those bolts jam up in there. Oh god. Then I got, like I said, it's easier to burn them out. You just get new bolts, bushings. And then half the time you order bushings are wrong. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. Tried the math one, I kind of figured this one would do her. This sucker is older than the mountains. But boy, it works good, an old Mako. But I don't even know if this will do them. I might cut them in the condition they are. I don't know. They don't look too bad. Yep, they're bad. I just broke it. Prisons. Oh, I give up. Maybe that's the trick. We'll just break them off. I ain't that far around all day, 10 weeks. Get some U-bolts out. Gain torque again. Oh, can't see nothing. Boy, 2 of those U-bolts are broke. Good thing, it's probably because of that big burnout I did in the garage here. All that 80, you know what, 42.8 foot-pounds of torque. Sheared them right off. We'll have to get some bigger ones. I made a little template. drew out the C-notch. So this moves back a little bit. At least this kit does from center. But so I say I'm pretty comfortable. So I set a center on my original bump and back probably maybe 3/4 of an inch, and that's going to be pretty damn close. Good enough. So we'll be cutting this out. I'm going to bolt weld. I want to do this first. They say put the axle on first, but I think it's just easier. It's out of my way. Oh. They say not to use a torch. I guess maybe they're worried about heating it up so much. This will warp, especially without that plate or the whatever you want to call that, new plate. So I guess make them happy. Boy, I couldn't matched in there any better than it is right now. So, clean up the edges and stuff. Smooth edges, so less likely to crack ever. I'm going to clean this up because I am welding this on the inside and then out. But I think we're pretty good. I can mark some holes here and we can start drilling. Cleaned all of my welding areas up good, and then also where this is going to be in between the new plate, it's rust barrier from Rust-Oleum. Give it every fighting chance that we can give it. And I also ground this where I was going to be welding. I guess it's worth going a little extra if you can. You know, I can't imagine this truck's gonna be ever driving in the winter anymore. But still, raw metal sandwiched in between another plate of metal. I guess I'll give it the best shot that I can. Because, boy, you know what? That rust will push that metal apart like no other. $10 million bolts. Well, let's unhook the battery of the truck. Say that's always the safest way to do when you're going to do some welding. I'm not going to completely weld this. Especially on the bottom, leave a couple spots. So if any moisture gets back there, water, it can get out. Now let's do her up. Hey! We got her welded in. Well, we got her welded in inside and out. I actually left this stretch and that stretch undone. So if anything does get down here, it can get out. And you know, they just do the bolts. This is way more over. Boy, I got a little funny there. My trigger on my gun screwed up, and this ain't helping me. But those are still they're not the prettiest. I also ran a little bead up here, not much, and then I also went in here and there. So let me clean this area up, and while I'm doing that, it'll cool down, throw some paint in this area, start on the other side. Well, since I'm going disc brakes, I ripped off the drums, so I don't have to undo the leaf spring or anything. I'm just getting rid of these right now. I should be able to shimmy jimmy this in place then without those, I think. But anyways, I gotta go anyway, so we'll give her the good old college try. So we'll just torch these off. I've been cleaning here and there on the frame as much as I can stand. You know, I got cold. Plus, looks like desert storm in here. Second you touch this thing, so doing little by little, you'll see. I'm gonna hurry up. I'm not gonna do it all, but I want to get this in and just set her head down, and see what it looks like, I guess. I'll just keep cleaning the frame here and there and on her back. Yep. I don't want to pull the axle shaft to get these off. Now make sure when you pick axles up or anything like this, do it in quick jerking, twisting motion. Screw up your studs like that. Then I just drag her through now. I'm back. Napa had what I needed. Really fat nuts. I'll go crank the other side down and throw some wheels on her, let her down. Whew, we're back. Guess all you guys missed was me grinding, wire wheeling this frame up. Dropped the tank, got where I couldn't get all that. But whoo, whoa. Whoop. -20. The wind feels like a -41. I ain't going outside much. Sorry, the heater's gonna be on constantly. But this is where we're at. We're throwing the shocks in. You know, and then I got like the vent bracket stuff, filler neck to clean up. Big deal. But I'll show you that. Getting the shock in here, and then you can throw the wheels on, set her down when she's all cleaned up. Got these cool little drop brackets. I don't know how much I like them, but they are what they are. Let me get a couple of these box bolts in here, and we'll take it outside and see what it looks like. I've snagged into a little thing. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit. So where those C notches go, I got a bed support, and that C notch just a teeny bit higher than the frame was. So next time we take this off, and if I remember, we'll zip that down. It's like 1/8 of an inch, just where this support goes right here. Let's get this thing outside and take a peek. I'm not gonna spend much time out here, because woo! There she's the rear. So we bring that front down 4 inches, she'll be looking pretty good. Yeah, jeepers. Woo. Oh, I'm gonna freeze to death. Well, we did her up, guys. We gotta get some dinner plates for in here. But she looks good being all clean. The frame all nice. But yeah, get the front done up now. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me, especially with this cold weather. Literally brought this in because I had the stuff. A little time on my hands. And it's super cold. I ain't going out there. It's now up to, what do we got now here? It's -9, feels like -28 wind chill. It's just getting toasty out now. But let's get some ball joints in here so I can start on the front. Thank God. The front's pretty clean on this truck. I ain't gonna be, that was horrendous. Sorry I didn't show you guys all that. I was dirty, coughing, snot coming out everywhere. But well, tune in for the next front end there, and then we'll end up start doing body work, I believe, on this. Let's get this all up, and then we'll have a 6-liter LS swap also in this, I believe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So thanks for watching Go Buy's Garage. See you next time.